you want to create unlimited, uncensored, beautiful AI arts like this, completely free, locally on a laptop, not paying for Midjourney?
SDXL.
If you already know how to do that like Kimchi, well, how about AI video like what you see on TikTok and Instagram that are going super viral right now?
Warpfusion.
Okay, shut up, Kimchi. Stop giving out all my AI secrets. But seriously, I tried the AI trend and it does work. It grows my view from 300 to 78,000, 7 likes to over 4,000 likes just last week on my very sad TikTok account. Generating AI video like this is not easy though and can be expensive if you do it on the cloud using Google Colab or web apps like Runway ML. As a creator, you need to learn AI to let AI help you to better your art or your art business so you can stay ahead of the game. Step 1 to start AI is to have a powerful computer that will handle AI photo and video generation locally. So you can try fast, practice a lot, and learn from your mistakes. Eventually, generate your own models based on your art style without stealing on the internet, which is the biggest problem of AI art generation nowadays. Finding a good and affordable computer that helps you with regular photo and video editing as well as AI art generation is not that easy. Luckily, I did the homework for you. In this video, I will show you how I use Stable Diffusion SDXL, Stable Warpfusion, and other AI-assist video editing tools like the latest After Effects Beta, Rotobrush 3.0, Davinci Resolve 18.5 Magic Mask, and Topaz Video AI. With practical example using my new laptop here, the Gigabyte AORUS 17X, featuring a 16GB RTX 4090. NANI? In the advanced part of this tutorial, I will share with you my tips and tricks to get low flickers AI video result without using the Flicker plugin in After Effects or paying for Davinci Resolve Studio. Having the freedom to generate high quality AI anywhere you go is amazing. You never know when inspiration will strike. Having the AI superpowers always ready for you will certainly push your art to the next level. If you're ready for it, let's go! Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Hugh here and Kimchi. Here is the time code for this in-depth AI tutorial. Feel free to jump to the session that interests you the most. Before we teach you the easiest way to install SDXL with text to image, image to image, and Inpainting locally on your computer, let's talk about the computer first. I tested several high-spec PC laptops for both 8K VR video editing and AI video generation, and I decided to go with the Gigabyte AORUS 17X right here. This is the most affordable NVIDIA RTX 4090 laptop on the internet. It is average $500 to $1,000 less than the competitors. Don't let price fool you though. The AORUS 17X is a beast of a machine. It houses desktop-grade processing power into a little thin body, weighs just over 6 pounds. It features the latest 13th Gen Intel i9 processor, 32GB DDR system memory, and 2TB of Gigabit-owned SSD. It has built-in HDMI 2.1 for 8K video streaming and editing. It has built-in Ethernet port, and that is Wi-Fi 6E for VR 180 livestream. You can check this tutorial right here. And a Thunderbolt 4 port, which is the key for expanding storage for video editing. First and foremost, I got this laptop for video editing, which is my career as a filmmaker. So let's talk about the popular debate: PC versus Mac in the age of AI. Let's start with something completely new. Just released AI Assist Rotobrush 3 in After Effects Beta. On your left is the brand new Apple M2 Max MacBook Pro with 12-core CPU, 38-core GPU, 69GB unified memory, and 2TB SSD storage. On your right is my Gigabyte AORUS 17X. we are going to roto Kimchi out on a moving camera video shot on my iPhone. Pay attention to the timer on the right. Let's hit the spacebar together. As you see, Gigabyte is almost real-time processing the roto with a flawless result. It finished in just under 10 seconds, while the Mac finished in 20 plus seconds, double the rendering time. Side note, the new AI Rotobrush 3 is insanely good. Don't waste your time and money on Runway ML or other AI Rotobrush 2 on the cloud. Adobe After Effects gives you the most professional looking result and it runs locally fast. If you don't use Adobe product, let's take a look at the AI Assist Magic Mask in the latest Davinci Resolve 18.5. Gigabyte finished in 7 seconds with average 13 frames per second. Mac took 12 seconds with average 8 frames per second. Again, Gigabyte is almost double the speed. Another common AI video editing task is AI upscaling. We have this 5.7K 360 underwater 360 video shot on the install 360X3 and we are going to use Topaz Video AI to upscale it into 8K. The Mac rendering speed is average 0.7 frames per second and the Gigabyte is around 0.8 to 0.9 frames per second. Here is the price of my top spec M2 Max MacBook Pro and here is my Gigabyte. It's $1,000 more with half the speed. So if you care about render speed, don't waste your money on the Mac. If you don't care about Mac, how about just compare with another PC? The RTX 3070 laptop on here is average 4 frames per second render speed on the 360 video, and it takes over 7 minutes to finish the Topaz Video AI, while the RTX 4090 on the right only takes 3 minutes, more than double the speed. So yes, Gigabyte AORUS 17X is one of the fastest laptops in both gaming and video editing. And compared to MSI or Razer, it is also the most affordable option. And there's a hack. Right now, by spending the same amount of money getting my i9-13900HX model, you can actually get an even more powerful model, the i9-13950HX up to 5.5 GHz speed. Shh! If I save you some money, don't forget to give this video a like and drop me a thank you comment down below. Now let's talk about AI art generation. We are going to install the latest SDXL 1.0 locally and generate your first high resolution AI art. Cyborg Kimchi together!
You had a problem. That is too many cyborg me. Go get a girlfriend, Hugh. Here you go. A cyborg girlfriend I generated for you using AI.
Very funny, Kimchi. Well, with this new laptop, I can finally save time to find myself a real girlfriend. It's not a AI-generated cyborg by Kimchi. If you are not living under a rock, you probably hear SDXL, not like Midjourney or OpenAI.ie. Stable Diffusion XL is completely free and open source. It trained on 1024 by 1024 dataset, allow you to generate higher resolution image than the predecessor SD1.5. It is not censored, so you can generate not safe for work images. Kimchi, don't get any wrong idea. It is also great to generate celebrity faces, while other commercial AI cannot. If you train your own LoRa model with your unique art style and don't want to share it on the internet, well, SDXL only lives on your local hard drive, so your art is safe. It is surprisingly easy to install SDXL with Config UI locally. Let me show you in under 1 minute. Wow. Assuming you have my Gigabyte laptop here with NVIDIA GPU with a minimum of 8 GB of VRAM. Go to this Config UI GitHub page and just download the window installer, unzip it with the free 7-zip software or any unzipped software. Run the Run NVIDIA GPU.bat. Then Config UI is installed and ready to go. Now go back to the Config UI GitHub page and go to Config UI example. Scroll down to SDXL, click it and go into this beautiful image. Right click and download this image. Drag it onto the Config UI interface here. Boom! You got SDXL installed ready to go. Well, almost. Now you need to go to the official Stable Diffusion Hugging Face page to download the base model and refiner model. Links in the description down below. Put these two big files into your config UI models checkpoints. Go back to config UI, click the refresh button here to pick the base model and here to pick the refiner model you just download. Now we are ready to generate our first AI image. Type in plastic prompt here, Shiba Inu jumping out of water anime style. For the negative prompt, you can leave it as is. This is basically what you don't want it in the image. In the old Stable Diffusion 1.5, you need to write an article and several negative embeddings to stop bad result generated by AI. In SDXL, this is no longer required, a lot easier for beginners. Look, there is Kimchi jumping out of the water in anime style. So cool! If you want to learn more about what each setting does, there are detailed descriptions here to teach you. So go experiment. 99.9% of the tutorial on the internet will stop right here. Well, this is a Hugh whole tutorial. I'm going to take you from 0 to hero in no time. So strap on your seatbelt and let's go. We are going to install a custom workflow to enable text to image, image to image, and AI in painting, just like the Adobe Photoshop Beta AI generated fill, but 100% free, uncensored. And ControlNet support is coming next. Go to this website called Stable AI and search for Shhhh SDXL. Download and unpack, drop the Shhhh SDXL folder into the config UI custom nodes directory and restart config UI. Go to Shhhh SDXL GitHub page, link in the description. Scroll down here to download all this dependency. We have already downloaded the base and refiner models. Go ahead and download the VAE in the models VAE folders and the two upscaler into the model upscaler model folders. Upscaler is for upscaling your image up to 4 times using AI, just like the Topaz Photo AI, but again, 100% free. I gave you so many free stuff on this tutorial. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and give Kimchi a like. We skipped the LoRa here because we are going to use our own. Well, we have not trained any custom SDXL LoRa just yet, so we are going to borrow an amazing one on Stable AI. If you don't know about Stable AI, LoRa, and Stable Diffusion, I highly recommend that we watch my older tutorial on how to generate 360 photo using AI right here. You can find all the SDXL compatible LoRa by filtering SDXL 1.0 right here. Let's download the cyborg style SDXL, put it into model LoRa folder. Click Run NVIDIA GPU.bat again to reopen config UI. Drop in the JSON file in the config UI custom node Shhhh SDXL workflow folder into config UI. You should see this. Don't freak out! This is an advanced tutorial, but I will only show you settings that make sense to everyday users. Scroll your mouse wheel will zoom out and zoom in, go to model name and make sure everything connects correctly. If not, drop down and pick the right model, VAE and upscaler. The LoRa, pick the cyborg style we just downloaded from Stable AI. Right above that, under miscellaneous section, under operation mode is where you pick text to image, image to image, and in paint. We're first going to do a text to image. Here, the prompt style, pick simple. This is a very powerful workflow and you can really define the image you want to generate. The wonderful developer wrote down how to use the complicated prompt style. You can read more here. But since this is your first time, let's just stick to simple and only worry about positive and negative prompts. LoRa string, we use 0.8, pretty high because we want to stick to our unique style instead of the base model style. This time, we want to generate 16:9 YouTube cover art image. If you need help on what size are allowed in SDXL, you can refer right here. Let's go to generation section, change the width to 1344 and height to 768. We are upping the step to 50 because we are going to utilize the power of our RTX 4090 GPU right here. Higher step produce higher detail image, but it requires more computing power. CFG scale set to 9.5, a value that worked really well on this lower model. Now, it is a good time to turn up your Gigabyte laptop to its full potential. Open up Gigabyte Control Center, go to General tab, and turn on Turbo mode. You should hear the fans now go crazy loud. It is okay. This keeps the GPU cool so your computer can run faster. go back to config UI and type in some prompt. AQ, cybernetic cyborg Shiba Inu, typing on a black PC laptop computer in a cyberpunk cafe, downtown Tokyo at night. I am also going back to Civic AI and stealing some of the good prompts for this Laura and paste it into my prompt. This is a sneaky trick when you need some help and inspiration on writing your own prompts. We also gonna connect the upscaler node right here to make it bigger without using Topaz Photo AI. Save yourself $100. Why not? Look at that! Oh my god, it is so good! The final upscaler result will be under config UI output project name upscaled. Check the size, it is 2688 by 1536, large enough for any social media or even print media. Okay, now let's do a side-by-side speed comparison between the RTX 3070 and the RTX 4090s. Next, let's talk about AI video. If you're on TikTok or Instagram Reel or YouTube Short lately, you will notice this trend of transforming regular dance video into AI videos, like this really visual and electro boys collab Super Mario dance video has over 500,000 likes. To experiment, I also did an AI video on my very sad TikTok account. It is so sad, please follow me on TikTok to help me get to 10K. Look at the views. 300? Oh my god, over 70,000! Even on my Instagram, AI videos like the Kimchi one here generally has more views and engagement than my regular creative video. So if you want to go viral on social media, AI video is definitely a way to go. For some reason, algorithm favor AI. Well, good AI video, not those ugly runway ML web-based or app-based garbage. All these popular AI videos are in fact very hard to create. They are mostly created with some favor of Stable Diffusion and really visual, and my friend AI Manipulator and myself are all using Warpfusion. Most people use Warpfusion with Google Colab, which is a cloud-based rendering system. It can get very expensive if you use it to create long video, so I recommend you do it locally. You will need a NVIDIA GPU with a minimum 16GB of VRAM. My old laptop right here can't even run it. Luckily, my new Aorus 17X has a 16GB of VRAM, so just pass the minimum requirement. Now, let me show you how I create this Kimchi AI dance video that get a comment from NVIDIA itself. MDMZ has already made a great tutorial on how to install and run Warpfusion. I'll put the link down below. The new Alpha Warpfusion now supports SDXL, but there is no ControlNet support just yet. When it supports ControlNet, I will make a follow-up tutorial on that. For now, I'm on the latest 17.6. Double-click Run Relative.bat. In the code window, you should have a local URL. Copy that, go to Google Colab on the browser, and pick Warpfusion. In here, connect, paste in the URL, and click Connect. You should see the green check. Uncheck Use Google Drive, then just run each cell one by one. When running locally, make sure the file path is your actual file path. I usually like to copy the folder path first and then copy the name of the file and paste them in to make sure there's no error. Batch name is your project name. Width and height, I like to use 576 by 1024 and upscale the video using Topaz Video AI later for a better result. Here you put in the video path. In version 17, you don't need to check force flow generation every time, only the first time is required. It uses optical flow to keep your video consistent. Here, you set your model path. We use the popular Dream Shaper here, but you can use any model from Civic AI. Here's where you tell Warpfusion where is your lower model and embedding. If you forgot, lower is your trained model or the style model you like. There are a ton of them in Civic AI. One important tip to get a better result on your video output is to use negative embedding. The two most important ones I use are Bad Hand V4 and Easy Negative. I will use Bad Dream as well if you are using Dream Shaper model. I will provide all the download link in the description down below. The first time you run, there's no GUI, so just use my setting file I provided for you free, download in description. Check load setting from files and provide my setting file path. I also like to use reference and set the reference source to the previous frame to increase video consistency. Hit run all here until you see do the run is spinning, stop it. Go back to GUI and uncheck load setting from the file and delete the path here. Now you can modify the positive prompt and negative prompts to your liking. The most important part is to call your LoRa like so right here and put your weight number in and make sure they are all less than 1. You can use multiple LoRa to get a mix of your own style. Remember the negative embeddings? You call it here. These are trigger words to trigger the negative embeddings. After that, you can put things you do not want to show up in the photo, like human. I don't want any human in this kimchi video, and not safe for work because I don't want to see a sexy naked kimchi. In the GUI, you can usually start your CFG scale in 7 and adjust your style strength by 0.1. If you do not get the consistency you like, here are some extra tips for you to try. Use ControlNet. The one I use are open pose for dance video to keep the dancer movement, Inpaint to keep the consistency. Try face if you have a close-up video with human. Inpaint ControlNet is the most important setting to keep dance video or any video consistent. The second trick for me personally to keep consistency is to use predicted noise. I would not recommend anyone to use it if you are not generating locally. Using predicted noise will increase your render time by 30 to 50%. In the RDC prompt, you basically describe what you like to keep in the original video. Here, for example, I would like to keep Cyborg Shiba Inu, and everything else can change. Make sure to turn off fixed codecs if you are using predicted noise. The third tip I like to do is to turn on mask guidance and turn up CC mask diffuse to around 0.7 to 0.9. I set the latent scale to 200 and clamp mask to only 1. All these settings help you with video to have less flickers. So try it for yourself if your video flickering like crazy. New in 17.6, we have deflicker built in under video setting right here. This helps you to skip the step of running deflicker in Davinci Resolve Studio. They will save you like $200 buying Davinci Resolve Studio. If you appreciate the extra tips and saving, drop me a like and thank you comment down below. You can also upscale your video here back to 1080p. You don't need to pay $200 for Topaz Video AI for upscaling if you don't want to. To render a 100 frames video took about 14 minutes-ish. It is a lot faster than what I had before on a desktop PC. Not to mention, a laptop in general draws less power than a desktop PC, so it also saves you electricity bill. The render video will be in your image out folders. Here is the comparison with and without predicted noise. It is a significant improvement. I have more tips and tricks to help you get better results. Comment below if you want more AI video tutorial from Kimchi. Can we apply the same techniques on 360 video? Well, that will be coming next, and it is not gonna be on a laptop. Thank you for watching this very in-depth tutorial. With the basic knowledge you just learned today, we are going to apply it in 360 and VR 180 filmmaking in the upcoming tutorials. If you are curious about Gigabyte AORUS 17X performing on an 8K VR 180 video editing or an Unreal Engine 360 video rendering, comment and let us know. Check out this video right here to see how I go live on Pico VR headset in 8K VR 180 using the AORUS 17X and this playlist for more AI tutorial. Let's keep learning, my friends. I will see you next time.